On May 30th, the Mili Majlis hosted a conference on the topic, "The Right of French Polynesia to Decolonization, Challenges and Prospects." The conference was opened by a speech from the first Deputy Chairman of the Mili Majlis, Chairman of the Parliamentary Committee on Legal Policy and State Construction, Ali Husseini. He stressed that the Azerbaijani state and people have always supported resistance to the policy of neo-colonialism. He also stressed the importance of the discussions held by Azerbaijan in connection with this issue at an international level. In particular, by President Ilham Aliyev during his presidency of the non-aligned movement. He stated that the creation of the Baku Initiative Group also serves this purpose. He also noted that on May 17, 2013, as a result of the selfless struggle of the Mauhinui state and representatives of the Tevini Huaratira party, the UN General Assembly adopted the resolution, Self-Determination of French Polynesia. However, these colonies have not yet been completely freed from French captivity, and the purpose of the conference is to find ways to solve this problem. Ali Husseini also noted that international law provides guidelines pertaining to war crimes of states, acts of genocide, and crimes against humanity. But in order to achieve justice in this matter, it is necessary to overcome a high judicial barrier. France conducted around 200 nuclear tests on the islands of French Polynesia, and the people of Mauhinui were seriously affected by this. The issue of the negative impact of nuclear tests on health and the environment is also reflected in the relevant resolution of the UN General Assembly. Victor Mamaratua Hutapu, head of the French Polynesian delegation, Secretary General of the Tevini Huaratira party, who then spoke at the conference, said that France constantly ignores UN resolutions and wants to continue nuclear tests, stating that his country is isolated. The guest expressed gratitude to Azerbaijan for the opportunity to bring the voice of his people to the general public. He noted that the people of French Polynesia need the support of Azerbaijan to restore justice. Nizami Safarov, a member of the Committee on Legal Policy and State Building, also spoke at the conference. He noted that although the declaration on granting independence to colonial countries and peoples was adopted at the UN General Assembly on December 14, 1960, its implementation has not yet been ensured. So, in French Polynesia, more than 100,000 people were injured as a result of nuclear tests. At the same time, France created a commission to compensate victims of nuclear tests only in 2010. However, by 2022, only 454 people have been compensated, of whom only 63 were Polynesians. He also noted that in 1996, French Polynesia was excluded from the UN list of territories to be decolonized and was re-included in 2013. As of today, France continues its colonial policy in Polynesia. Abbas Abbasov, Executive Director of the Baku Initiative Group, who spoke later, noted that France always boycotts UN events on decolonization, later informing that a memorandum of cooperation has been signed between the Baku Initiative Group and the Tevini Huaratira party. Abbas Abbasov stressed that our country is always close to the peoples striving to free themselves from the yoke of colonialism. In the speeches of other speakers of the conference, it was emphasized that Azerbaijan, as chairman of the non-aligned movement, has demonstrated its principled position in the fight against colonialism. Members of the French Polynesian delegation expressed gratitude for the opportunity to speak about France's colonial policy to the world, and thanked them for supporting French Polynesia's struggle for liberation from colonialism.